Right. I think I need to get my charger. I still got about a few battery left. Yes. Right. Awesome. While I'm letting some people in, and I think there's a few people on YouTube. So I'm just gonna try and do this one like a quick wrap. Um, right. Hi guys, I am really excited. Every Tuesday I'm like pumped up to share with you guys what I'm doing and how I can help you get into this online thing and start smashing it, because I can tell you people's lives are just keep changing and changing. And it's pretty much simple. It's not complicated. Right, before I roll into my rants, I'm gonna share my screen, a little disclaimer. Um, excuse me, we are all responsible for every actions that we are taking in business. Everything I am going to be sharing with you on this webinar, on this training, is strictly what is working currently right now. So, like anything in life, like if your phone normally tells you updates, and you update. So, what I'm sharing with you is currently what is working now. So, if we are all responsible for our actions. So if 6 months down the line and we find out that what I said today is not got currently on board, is no longer working, and you have the responsibility to obviously take responsibility for all your actions that you and decisions that you make in your business. I do my best to currently give you actively what is on page, because I believe that you are evolving. And take some time to read the disclaimer on the page. Yeah. I think a few people are joining, but I'm just going to run through this as fast as I can to help reach as many people, because I've got loads of questions. Um, More people are just joining in now. Um, I have a few questions, but I normally give priority to people who are on the call. So feel free. I always tell people who are on the call to don't look at me as if I'm a stranger. I know how it feels like when somebody's trying to help you. You don't really know that person. You don't really know if it's like a genuine help or if there's something hidden behind it. And you get into that rumble, and you start looking at me with some sort of I don't know, perception. Try as much as possible to drop that guard, because that's what's going to enable you to open your mind to receive what exactly I'm going to be sharing with you. Because these questions I've got is like about 21 questions. I'll do my best to go through all of them. But I'll go in more detail to explain exactly both the psychological, the spiritual, and the physical thing that you need to do to actually create change. Just a little bit about my story. I came to UK in 2010, and I got into, like most people, you get into the three main jobs. There's going to be care home, cleaning, and delivery or security and all that stuff. So I did all that stuff. After a while, I realized it was costing me more than I was getting. I was earning good money because I was really working long hours, but obviously I sacrificed my family for that. So I wouldn't be surprised if most people are in that situation. They don't seem to understand how to get out of it, because when you get trapped into that cycle of go to work, come back, go to work, come back, it's usually difficult to get out of it. And that's why a lot of us are struggling. No matter how hard you pray, you still see yourself repeating the same result. I'm going to be sharing with you everything I have learned. I've invested a lot in training myself. So before we kick off, just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me properly. And Temi, if you can hear me, or Gift. Yeah, awesome. Good. So like I said, I'll give you priority. If there's anybody on the call that has a pressing question, you want to go somewhere, feel free to be the first to jump out. If not, I will jump onto the questions I've got lined up and we rock and roll. I promise you this is going to be an exciting stuff. Right, so I think we normally get a little bit shy in the beginning, but I know as the webinar progresses, people will tend to get comfortable. Right, the first question is from Tina. Tina said, my question is, do I need to register a company before I can set up my own online business? I'm very interested in training. I'm ready in terms of payments, but I have concerns for now about the time that I would need to spend on the training every day. As Stuart mentioned, if you don't know who Stuart is the mentor in the yesterday's webinar, okay, because of my 6 months twin baby sleeping pattern, which I'm praying and trusting the Lord for a more regularized sleep patterns to enable me start this training by the end of the month. T-Mac, right. So this is more like, if you don't understand the question, I'm just gonna breeze through it. It's more like a new mom. She has twins. She is wondering if she needs to register a company to start online business. And based on, there's a place Stuart mentioned in the webinar yesterday that starting a business is not something that you'll be playing around with your kids and they're running up and down. You have to be serious about it, and which is true. Now, the first thing is, do I need to register a company to start so I have two businesses. I'm going to be sharing my own testimony with you. I have two businesses. One is affiliate marketing, and the other one is e-commerce, which is Amazon FBA. Probably that's another way of saying it, is physical products and digital products, but it's two separate things. A lot of people tend not to understand the difference. Now, when it comes to physical product, doing Amazon FBA, if that's your interest, you will need to register a company. It's not compulsory. I just want to say that it's not compulsory that you register a company, but Amazon gives people who are like a registered company more, how would I put it? It favors them because they are more like an entity rather than just somebody that's trying to make a few bucks. But if it's, I don't think things like Shopify and all that stuff, SFM does not really focus heavily on Shopify. They tend to let you do Amazon first, and from there you begin to transition to Shopify, drop shipping, and all the other good stuff. But with affiliate marketing, you don't need that. Excuse me, I have to be coughing. I'm coughing a little bit because I have this throat thing. So with affiliate marketing, you absolutely don't need to register a company. Again, if you're in the UK, I did not even register a company. I registered as a self-employed. Then I declared tax, obviously, year after year. It's just simply that you get an accountant and you pay them just a few bucks and they help you do your accounting stuff. I tend to get people to do that for me. So that will enable me to focus on more important things. Yeah, so you don't need, if you want to do, and as a new mom, I don't know your preference. I can't tell you, but if you're on the call, I would normally say you can start with affiliate marketing. It's a much more lifestyle based. Yeah, so it's something that you tend to learn quickly because it revolves around your lifestyle. So you could be an affiliate. Now that you're a new mom, you could be an affiliate for baby products. So if you have something like a YouTube channel You just things, maybe if your son has, I always tell people this, affiliate marketing is easy. It's just to get your head around it. Let's say your son or your kids do develop some, I think maybe rash or something. I don't pray that for you. That's a problem. Now, what you need to understand is if you solve that problem for your kids, then obviously you look into the world, you will see that there are many new moms who their kids will be going through that sort of challenge. All you just got to do, have a YouTube channel or somewhere, Instagram post where you just like share what you did to help you solve that problem with your twins. And obviously, if you sign up to, if there's a cream that you use, you can sign up to Amazon and they pay you commissions based on how many mothers that watched your video and had that the children have that same problem. And obviously, they bought that cream and they applied it to their own child so that they can solve that problem for themselves. So that's how you build it around your lifestyle. So it's not something you start looking at product outside. Just look for something that a problem that you have. Maybe as a mom, maybe you're struggling with I don't know, postnatal. I don't know. My wife struggled with is it postnatal? Postnatal depression. I can't remember. This thing women go through after they have babies. So share your own journey. See how you recover from it. People, you will help a lot of people because that is going to be the foundation of any business that you're going to be building, is solving other people's problem. Again, with the with sleeping patterns of baby, I can tell you I'm a dad. In fact, I have a 2-year-old here. Yours is twins. I don't have twins, but I can gladly tell you that the older they, now that they are still twins, 6 months, it's pretty much gonna be easier. But anybody telling you that will be like, no, it's hard, it's tough, running around. But the older they get, the more challenging it becomes because they start moving around. Now they are stationary, they can't move too much. The older they get into 1 year now, 3 months, they start moving, you start running around, trying to stop them from picking things and putting it into their mouth to make sure everywhere is clean. So the more, that's what I'm experiencing. I don't know about any other new moms out there or new dads. So the earlier you get it on, get into this online business and start building it slow and steady. That's the way I look at it, slow and steady. Incorporate it into your lifestyle. The quicker you're gonna get there, because it's usually gonna take a little while. So 1 or 2 hours every day commitment, it's crucial. No matter, it doesn't matter the time you put into it. So that's what I would say to you on that. That's how I built it. Basically, I didn't have babies, but I was going to work. So I did it very early in the morning, but babies slightly different. Yeah, I think there's something from the charts from Mel. As a teacher, is there something in affiliate marketing I can do? Absolutely, yes. This is your age. This is like your, I don't even know. This was the first thing that woke me up when it came to affiliate marketing. It's teachers. I don't understand why. I don't sound bad or anything, but there's so much opportunity for teachers now than ever before. Take for example, I'm not gonna go through. We are in a lockdown now. Children are being told to learn from home. They are being forced to do Zoom call and all that. Who knows that we're going to come to this point? I was saying, if there are some videos I shot, I don't know if I can find it on YouTube. That's like a year ago, trying to help teachers to understand the kind of opportunity they have. It's literally, I don't know which subject you teach. Let's say physics. There are students that are going to be doing GCSE, but I think they've postponed the one in the UK here. But again, this is still going to be continuous, and people are still going to be doing online meetings or Zoom. Just if physics is what you're teaching, is there any way that you can do tutorial with what you're already teaching in class, then package it and bring it into the digital space and find students? It doesn't have to be in the UK, globally, and teach them straight away, create a course, create a curriculum, teach them how to go learn physics, sell the course. the opportunities for teachers are endless. Let's say you have 10. I did it. Wait, let me see if I can find that video. I'll share with you. So that will begin to spark your imagination. I told this guy, there's a guy um just bear with me. I'll be looking for it while I'm talking. It's the opportunity for you as a teacher is endless. Sorry, experience. I can't remember the title of that video. I have so many videos now. Gee. Uh, probably not here. I just bear with me 1 second. Let me share my screen so I'm not like boring you guys with what I'm doing with the silence. So I'm sharing my screen now so you can see I'm just browsing. Yeah, how teachers can make 6 figures part time. This 2 years ago, I talked about it. Let me share this with you. I'm gonna share the link with you. You can see me then. I'm still learning. I'm still like practicing this whole stuff. That's when you see something that is good, all you just do is want to help people, share it with people to like wake up. Oh dear, I think I've clicked something different. To copy. So I'm gonna just pop this into the link. Take some time. Sorry, into the chat, and take some time and go through it. It's only 15 minutes video. What the video will do for you is just to spark your imagination, to begin to tell you what you can do. Because all you need is a website, how to collect name and email, and find a way to like build the students. Yeah. So there's register for Zoom. If you get 10 students, morning, afternoon, night, 30 students, you build them $100 a month. That's like £300 a day or £3,000, something like that. It's you got to structure it very well. That's why Stuart's training, it's called selling your wisdom. Selling your wisdom. Right. Let's jump into the next question. If there's any, let me say, okay, thank you. Glad you got it. Yeah, so the next question is from, come on. Again, if you're just joining the call, if feel free to like use the chat box and type in your question if you want to like type in your own question, or if you want me to stop so that you can talk so everybody can hear you, feel free as well. Confidence. Yeah. Don't look at me like one guy. Look at me like your brother. As you can see, this is just me, natural. There's no hype. I'm not going to give you any hype, false promises here. I'll tell you exactly how it is. The next question is from Joao. It's probably the Andre. Joao, I don't know how to pronounce the last name. He said, I wish for someone to do some great without asking for any reward for it, like some for free. This is basically somebody looking to get something for free. I don't know. What's this question? What would I say to this guy now? Basically, Joao, this is going to be a psychological problem. If you're in that space in your life where you want free stuff, you keep signing up to free stuff. And when it comes to the payments part, you don't want to make payment until you get something. You don't want to invest into yourself, basically. That's what it is. Now, this is I struggled with this thing for like 7 years because I thought I went to school and I thought I knew it all. And what I didn't understand was very simple. I found it in a book that you have to put in the wood before you can expect heat. So it's basically a this is a very huge problem. I want to be really honest about it. It's not as easy as it sounds when someone is asking for something for free. Take, for example, people need to be fed. People need to, this comes from association we have with money, especially when it comes to our family. The way we were brought up, maybe we were brought up in a society or in an environment where there is lack and limitation. Everything is rationed. If you turn on the tap, they say turn off the tap. If you leave the door room, they say switch off the light. All these little things starts to play on our mind that there's not enough to go around in the world. So we cultivate this lack and limitation mindset and we bring it into life. Now, this is how I want you to see it. For anybody on this call, this is how you break that. This is how I break it. Now, let's say, for instance, I'm building a house and it's my house, right? I make money, I'm building the house. So if I am putting money into the house, I'm thinking, oh, where am I going to get this money to build this house or to pay these people or to finish this house? I'm thinking, my house, my house. You will probably struggle to complete that property, to complete that house. This is the opposite. When you're putting money into the house, maybe decorating the room or anything, think of the person that is doing that work. The family is receiving, you're actually paying that person to feed his family. So it becomes more like you, okay, this is not, this, you've taken care of your own self, your own finances, but the money leaving you now is going to solve a problem, put food on another man's table. So that is what's going to enable you to care for others. It comes down to the basic principles in the Bible. Love your neighbor as yourself. So detach your emotions from money so that it will allow you to, your spirit to like excel and do good things in this world. Because that's what money is meant for. Money is meant to help you do good and reach far beyond where you can't reach. All right? So that's what I'm going to say to this one. I hope this inspires you. The next one is from Jen Cruz. I'm looking to start affiliate marketing. Just would like to know if you teach step-by-step procedure to set up an affiliate marketing account, find products to sell. Absolutely. That there are so many information outside the field. Overwhelming. Yes, I can share my screen with you guys. Let's say, for instance, if you sign up, if you want to use the same training, there's no pressure for you to sign up or anything. I'm not gonna, unless you ask for it. I'm just gonna log into my account, my platform, and you can see the training, how it's structured, so that you can, maybe if you want to participate, start affiliate marketing, you can know exactly what to expect. Excuse me. So so when you sign up, let me make sure you guys are seeing my screen. Can you see my screen? Just give me a thumbs up or a yes in the chat. Excuse me. Can you see my screen? Just give me a thumbs up, chat. Yeah, thanks, Gift. God bless you. Right, so let's say you come into the training. There are 3 trainings. Yeah, thank you, Mel. There are 3 trainings to go. Literally, they specialize on, but they specialize on a lot more. But there are key 3 core trainings they specialize on. So the first thing is you come to your switcher here. Probably if you create the account, this is where you start. So the first one is for people with little to no money, trying to launch affiliates websites, build it, sell other people's products and all that stuff. Now, if you come, the first, I'm going to show you, there's 2 affiliates here. So the first one is this one here, trainings. It's a course that Stuart will take you through from start to finish. Literally, he is an online business from scratch. Vehicles. It's literally, he launched this last year, and he said he was going to take it to 2 grand residual income within a year or so. He did it within months during that pandemic. So, like anything else, it's the reason I like this guy is the way he teaches is he tells you what he's doing. It's not like he's not telling you do this and he's doing something else. That is what I find attractive about him. What exactly he's doing that is making him profitable, that is helping him, that is what he's coaching you to do. So he will tell you to pick a niche. Obviously, you can see now, this is like, welcome to the program. Why are you here? Universals. So basically, the way he teaches is basically I'll call it the process of creation. He doesn't just barge you into here's the cost, start affiliate and start building website and start selling products. He helps you spend time to create a vision for your life. That is what his first module is all about. Because it's in the Bible, where there is no vision, my people perish. You have to, this is like, if you haven't planned, they say, there's a saying that goes, if you have failed to plan, you've already planned to fail. So most people skip that planning, and because it takes a little bit of time to actually sit down and plan a structure of what you're trying to create over a year or 2 years or 5 years period, because that's what he tends to help you do. Most people think short term, within how much can I make within the next month, or if I invest this money, it doesn't, you're not gonna go far with that sort of mentality. It's probably, you have to like think long term, minimum a year, and start building towards it. It's that simple. It's those that, if you really want to change your life, you have to put in the time and be committed to it. So that's why his training is being recommended by LinkedIn. You can see here, LinkedIn Learning. All LinkedIn courses are under his platform. You can access it with a membership for free. So basically, this is going to walk you through business models. Like I said, affiliate marketing. He will tell you to start with affiliate marketing if you haven't done anything online before, because it's pretty much the simplest to understand. Then he will take you through how to build a website, launching a website, how to choose your brand name as your website. They will show you how to purchase it, install it in a WordPress. I don't know if you know what WordPress is. It's the site everybody builds their websites. Then basic site setup, adding pages to your website, all in one. SEO for organic. This training is for organic. Let me say that again. This training is for, this one I'm showing you is organic, purely. Organic is, you don't have marketing budgets, but you want to be producing content over time so that you rank on Google and actually start making sales like in autopilot. People search for something on Google, your website appears because your website has information. So this is people with little to low budget. So it's step by step. Then the other training I'm going to show you, it's the one I used. I'm pretty much a different aggressive type. It's this one. It's still similar structure, but this one is just the organic one without any paid advertising. Because the reason most people, I'll tell you, the reason most people struggle to succeed online or when they build to some certain stages is you finish the website, you finish everything, the product, everything is ready. You know how to market as an affiliate. Obviously, you don't need to store anything. Get your message out there. Will you start writing blogs? for me, I found it easy to do your YouTube channel. You have to find a means for people to find you. Either going to be Instagram, Facebook. You probably see all this all over the place. So when people find you organically, that's when they subscribe and buy your product. But when you do paid advertising, it's literally like you you take water into the middle of a desert where there are a lot of thirsty people that need that water. You pretty much send traffic to that place. So you start making sales faster. So you can reach the world. Like from wherever you are in your home now, you could literally advertise on any platform, which they will teach you how to do it. So this one is system of selling online. A similar structure, both of them. Same thing, website setup and all that stuff. This one's got autoresponder. So you can see the difference. So it's all step by step. All you just need to do, this video now is like 3 minutes. He will tell you, do this thing. Maybe he would, this one is the beginning. It would basically tell you the overview of what you're going to be learning. So once you finish, you will have action steps here. So you click on next, you will see it will drop down to the next one, choose domain. So basically, before you get to you tick the next box, you would have had your own domain. Maybe if it's jencruz.com, then the next step is, you find, choosing domain is by, are you gonna go with your name or are you gonna go with your product brand? Just to understand the difference, how you wanna brand yourself in the market. I'm not gonna go through the whole stuff here with you, then purchasing and hosting the domain. So you just, once you click next, you will see action steps and resources. There's a worksheet. All you just got to do, complete it. So it's a step-by-step process, as you can see. This one is 16 minutes long. It's showing you different website names and all that stuff. Again, basic branding, setting up G Suites for email, GDPR, cookie policy, all that good stuff. So yeah, it's a step-by-step training, Jen. So what's the other question? There's more information now. Yeah, it's gonna be overwhelming. That's why the company is successful. They have been doing this for over 10 years. So it's not something that is new to them. They have been that's why LinkedIn is partnering with them. Robbie says, do you know about Amazon shares? You probably seen that advert on YouTube. Invest in Amazon, $250. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't. But from my experience now, when it comes to business, when you see things being advertised in that way, it's pretty much late to get into it. I'm not saying you shouldn't get into it. It's pretty much late in my opinion. If you don't know the beginning or the source of it. But I mean, you can just throw in your money there and see what happens if you're happy. But Amazon is pretty much expanding and growing. It's a strong company. So I wouldn't bet against them. I guess they will, but it's just the person you probably want to go there as direct as possible, close to Amazon to buy their shares. And that's much more, you're much more guaranteed than, I don't know how these adverts are run. It's probably not Amazon that is running it. So there's going to be a third party and it's going to be from broker to broker to broker. They've all put their own commissions on top of it. So you're pretty much going to be paying more for something that's a lot more cheaper. So if you are into shares, you want to do that, it's always best to buy as close as possible to the company. So either you're buying when they are launching the IPO or any of that. That's what my father has always done, and that's what I will encourage you to do as well. Yeah. So I hope that helps you. The next question, again, if you are just joined, because I can see a few people are still joining, you can open up and use your cam microphone to ask your question. And we are 35 minutes in, and or you can use the chat. Meanwhile, I'm going through some questions that I received. Maybe they might relate to something you might want to ask. But again, feel free. This is your home. There's no pitch here. Yes. Susan. This one is from Susan. Thank you for sharing the compliments of the new year. Thank you for sharing your words of encouragement. And I'm honored to always be share of gospel and testimonies. Excuse me. I look forward to doing greater things this year. And yes, use of technology is really advancing. And now in my 50s, there is more to learn. I pray the pandemic will open new avenues for the children of Most High as you share about Mike, and we continue to pray for his mercies and protection. Yeah. So this, if you're over 50, and your problem is not usually money, your problem is usually the tech side of the business. As you can see, I just shared with you the back office is a step-by-step training. Now, what you need to understand is whether you're over 50 or below 50, it's the same thing. It's fear of unknown. Going back to learning mode again, because there's a quote that I saw: the illiterates of the 21st century are not the people who cannot read and write. They are the people who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. Let me see if I can find it. So it doesn't look as if I'm making things up. Yeah. It's Alvin Toffler. There you go. It's a very nice quote. I'm just gonna use that to explain this over 50 stuff, because it's not just over 50. It's I'm gonna share my screen so that you guys will see what it's here. Alvin Toffler. He's gone now. That's it. The illiterates of the 21st century, that's the illiterates of this our century, will not stop. Come on, to pop up. Will not be those who cannot read and write. So all of us have gone to school. All of us can read and write. So it's not going to be us, those that cannot read and write. So even if you went to school or you didn't go to school, it's not a criteria for you to be successful. That's what that means. But those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. The problem here is relearn. We've learned that we need to go to school, graduate, get married. We all did that, probably all of us here. Now we have come of age. Maybe we are, if you do the average age of everybody, and I don't know, I'm just guessing, we pretty much parents to be, or then we are hovering around that 30 to 40 window, 30 to 40. We were told to do something prior to now that is going to give us a fulfilled life. Now we have learned, that's what we learned in school. Now we have gotten to this window of 40, which Napoleon Hill said that's when we wake up. We started realizing, this job I'm doing, I may not be able to drive the type of car I really want to drive, right? So I need to change. So now that's unlearn. So most people will not be willing to unlearn. They will hold on to that old school training, and they live their life all through that. So, and they struggle as if there is a problem with them and God or anything. It's just simply changing. In the Bible, I think it's be thou renewed in your mind. You have to renew your mind. So it's to relearn. It doesn't matter how old you are, as long as you're open to learning a new skill. Especially, what is the skill everybody is learning here? Is digital skills. You're gonna change. Your income is gonna go through the roof. I can sit down here advertise in almost all the countries that have internet, just because they have Google and all that. That's what you're going to be learning, how to sell products that people need. The more you sell, the more money you make. So would you be willing to learn this sort of skills, invest in yourself? That's the real challenge we are going to face. So, Susan, the opportunities here in the pandemic is literally on top of us. I can tell you there's a friend I have last year alone, which is my goal, was to make $100,000 pounds in a single month. That's what he made throughout last month. But he's the one that actually helped me get started in the online space. Actually get my first win in terms of adverts on YouTube. So some people will tell you that last year was the worst year in this world, but to him, it's probably the best. Why? What's the difference? Because he adapted to the new digital economy. Instead of learning the traditional ways of doing things, how can I do it online? Just like Mel was asking, the teacher. It's the teachers that are willing to adapt, to do Zoom call, to learn how to use Zoom, to do presentation, to do all that, and learn how to coach or teach through Zoom, not do Microsoft, what's it called? Those are the teachers that are going to be smiling 3 years from now. They're not going to be complaining, or 2 years from now, or even this year. So it's how quickly can we adapt? Because change is constant. We definitely have to change. I hope that helps. Yeah. So
yes.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to say something? I thought I heard a voice.
Oh no, it was Mel. I was just saying, I have used Zoom. I've been using Zoom to do basically teaching and Microsoft Teams for classrooms.
Yeah.
But that's not like on a proper commercial basis. That's teaching the students that I have.
Yeah. So now, what's the difference? Do you have a website? Yes, you do have a website. Now, can you advertise?
I don't have a website. It's just the school site.
So the reason website is important is Google and Facebook, where these students hang, they're on their phone, like browsing all the time. That's where you find them. Remember, you're not going to be talking to go out on the street and tell them to join your Zoom meeting. You have to be looking for what are they searching. Maybe they're researching on how to do maths question on Google, or how to do one test on Google. Your advert pops up. You have a video presentation. Hey, I take students through GCSE coaching for 3 months period, and these are some of the things I teach. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, if you're interested, put your name and email. I can send you some of my work. Maybe we can get interested. They see that, they go to their mommy, I want to sign up for this course. Mommy said, how much? It's $300 or £300 for 3 months, £100 a month. You get 10 people like that.
Yeah.
That's how much. That's where the number begins to come in. Watch that video I shared with you. You will begin to see what I'm talking about. So it's how do you, and that's what they teach here. How do you find these students? How do you advertise? How do you find them? And how do you pass your knowledge to them? So you're not going to be teaching a new physics or new mathematics. It's the same thing that you're teaching previously, but it's just now the technology side of it. That's what you're coming to learn how to use. It's basically how to maybe send emails and maybe to, I don't know, 500 students. You scatter them in classrooms. Like this Zoom can contain maybe 1,000 people, but teaching 1,000 people is going to be rowdy. It probably reduces to like 20, 30, which is normally the average per session. You can do it morning 3 times a day. So the opportunity, when you look at the numbers, you now see, okay, then you think of, it could be like a 2-year plan. You become financially free as a teacher, doing what you love.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The next one is, I'm sorry guys, the next one is from Joyce. To get myself a laptop, do you need a laptop to get started? Absolutely. I always recommend, yes, you will need a laptop in terms of building the website. You don't really need it in the beginning, module 1 and 2, but as you get into the technology side of it, because the way things appear on the phone, let me see if I can show you guys something. The way things appear on phone is not the same way it appears on desktop. There's different configuration. You can do it. You can't do it on the phone, but you can do it on a laptop. So we go into. Let me share my screen so I'm not boring you guys. You guys see what I'm doing? I'm not like, so I just went into Converge. Converge is a software that I use. I'm still all on the platform. I open it. It's a funnel creator. It helps you build a funnel. I don't know if you know what funnel is. For those of you who are going to be doing marketing, you got to start learning this terminology. It's funnel is just literally what people go through. So I thought I opened it here. So how it appears on mobile, the reason you need that is, let's take, for instance, I want to create a new page. Let's take, for instance, okay. Let's take this one. I select domain. We're just going to build a page now. It's not going to take us like 2 minutes. So let's say, for instance, this is about me page. I think somebody asked me a question about me page. Yeah, I'm going to come to that now. Let's say, for instance, come on, load up. Usually takes about a second, but it should be faster. We still got about 12 minutes, so I'll do my best to make this fast. Come on. Yeah. So let's say this is the website. This is a website builder now. This is a website builder. For those of you that this page is not being published. If you look at the top right here, it says desktop and mobile. So this is how this page will appear on a desktop, right? That's it. It's an opt-in form. You've probably seen some of these pages on the internet. Put your name, email, message, and all that. Excuse me. Then if I go to the mobile here, see the difference. So if you have a mobile only, you only have this version. You wouldn't have the desktop version because you don't have a desktop. All right. So that's why I always recommend. But this starts from module. If you are both module 3, I guess. It's module 3 when you get into the affiliate path. Now, again, most of the things you hear me talk about is the affiliates part of it. It's not the e-commerce. It's completely different. Yeah. So yeah, affiliate marketing foundation. So this is where you start using your laptop. Mainly, this too is many more of them. Vision and creation. Right. So yeah, I think that solves Joyce's question. We are Jen Cruz again. Thanks for sharing the information regarding the online. I say beginner knows nothing about online. I just felt overwhelmed at times, thinking that there are too many information that needs to be learned, and I might not be able to execute what needs to be done. I'm looking to be an affiliate marketer. Usually, how long does it take before you can run your business, and how much time is a fair should be allocated to learning and setting up? It's the first part of the question is, as a beginner, is so much information, which is true. I agree with you on that, to be learned. I might not execute all of them. Now, this is very simple. Success It's the progressive. You probably hear me say this over and over. I don't know if I should do a demonstration. It's going to take us long if I do the demonstration. I'll try and explain it simple. Success is the progressive realization of an ideal. The ideal is the future you want, the $100,000 a month, the private jet, the Ferrari, the home. That's what the person that owns that stuff, that's the ideal. Now that is an illusion. That is not real. Your success is the day-to-day activity. This is the habit of a successful person. Because you will get that home, you will get that Ferrari, you will start chasing something else. I don't know if I explained that well. It's very simple. It's not as complicated as you are thinking about it right now. It's literally as easy as ABC. To succeed online is not as complicated as most people make it look. It's down to you here. Can you have a positive mental attitude? The only thing that's going to make you fail, the only thing that's going to make you win is here. It's not the course, it's not the training. When I tell you how I do things, I do exercise, I do this sort of illustration. If you have 100 things to do, that's what this whole thing is going to be like a mountain. With its faith as small as a mustard seed, you can move a mountain. You're trying to move a big mountain in front of you, which is that overwhelm, those information, that time, that pressure. Calm down. It's not as hard as you think it is. You're just trying to create a belief that you can be successful. Take it. Let's say I want to do 100 exercises now. I break it down. That's you now setting goals and targets you can meet. I want to start this training. It's 7 modules, like we can see here. It's 7 modules for you to get into, finish the training and launch your business and start selling products online. This month alone, let's say this month, your goal is not to complete all of it, it's just to do 1 and 2 and part of 3, which is possible, realistic in my opinion, that you can achieve. Then this month, next month, March. So let's do this month alone. So this month now, February, we are 2nd now. Let's look at this. You say this week that we are in, you're going to do 1 module. That's only this one. What does it contain? Probably this video is here, this training here, which you can complete tonight if you're committed, in my opinion, because I breezed through this just 1 weekend because I was so excited when I found the training, because I knew that it was genuine, it wasn't a scam. So I was so excited. I was just going through the training. I was just happy. I don't know about you. When I found this training, I was really happy because I tried a few that I didn't understand what I spent money, and I just don't want to talk about it. But when I found this one, that's why I'm happy to share it. Let's say you're cooking. You put the laptop on the table and you just play this video and be listening to what this guy is saying. He's not going to, then if this one finishes, you don't understand it, you rewind it until maybe the end of the week, you've completed this. That's the progressive. You're not stagnant. Next week, 9th, you're in module 2. If there's an exercise they tell you to do, you do it. This one is not even a lot. This is laying foundations. If it takes you 1 week to complete this training, fine. The 3rd week in February, this is how you're breaking down that overload information. There's no pressure on you to go and take away that pressure that I want to make money fast. That's what kills us. I'm telling you, I made that mistake. It is not as hard. Trust the training and trust the process. 3 weeks, I can tell you now, 3 weeks, you are here. 4 weeks, you are already talking about building your website. That's by the end of this month, because now you have all the foundations ready. You're already talking about choosing domain. Then we go into March. You start learning about autoresponder. start learning about. Then the first week, second week, third week in March, you finish the marketing. Now it's time to launch and start advertising and start making money. Maybe third week in last week in March, April, you should be generating leads and making sales, which is usually around the same time. I always tell people that they're gonna be success. They're gonna start seeing some money come through. It's a 3 months window. Break it down. Don't put pressure on yourself that you're going to get this thing in one day, or you're going to. You can be cooking and you're just watching this. You're just listening to this one is 5 minutes. That's what I like about the training. It's not rocket science. If there's things that you get stuck with, which you probably, I have a training every Saturday. I say, come and ask me questions. I do Facebook live, not Facebook live, not to the public. It's called Keep It Simple. That's what I say. Keep it simple. It's not complicated. If you run into any problems, you have somebody to talk to. This is not like you sign up into a training and leave it all to yourself. We have about 426 members here. All majority of them are women. I don't know why. Men are just we are few men, but men are the action takers. Women, I think there's few ladies that are doing well as well. So yeah, so here's the link. I'll send you the link with the password and all that stuff. You get into the training, and every Saturday we have these Zoom meetings. It's recorded. You can see us here. 2 hours. People share their experiences, what they are learning, what they are trying to do, what's the next step. Paschal, what's the next step? Or they ask John, what's the Clotilda, what's the next step, or Hortense. And it's not like we are, these three of us are in the UK. She's in Switzerland, she's in France, she's in UK, she's in UK. There are people from, they are like, we're almost like, I don't know, same thing every week. So it will be recorded, even if you miss it. Yeah, this is Zubi. She's in the States. She's into cooking niche. She's going into weight loss with her friend, partnership. Again, join our 21-day weight loss challenge. Over there you go, February 1st. They've started. And she told me about this. But I have a 10-day challenge where I'm going to be doing. So for those of you that want to lose weight, this is me. I say keep your promise to yourself. Because I found out most people fail because I say I'm gonna watch this training today and they don't watch it. And that's the reason most people fail. I can tell you that right now. If you keep your promise to yourself, there's no reason you can't succeed. So leadership comes by example. Do what it takes, you will succeed. I hope I went through that. It's not hard as we make it look. It's that simple. So Jen, you are going to get the support that you did. Yeah, so the next question is from John B. How do I get started? It's pretty much straightforward. I'm gonna share. If you want to get started, it's not rocket science. Get into the training content. So I'll put this link in the chat and I'll put it on YouTube as well because I can see. Yeah, thanks guys. I really appreciate it. So I can put this link in the chat in case if you want to grab it. Let me explain to you this page. It's not rocket science. This is a video I talked about the 3 things I believe that you will need. Desire, skill, open to learning a new skill, and trust in God, which is faith. I don't think you can do anything without God. So that's me. So that's my philosophy. I learned this from David. If you combine your desire, do you really want to change your life? That's one question. This year, you must ask yourself. You got to take action. Are you serious? It's not something you ask your mommy or you ask your daddy or you ask your boyfriend or girlfriend or husband. It's your life. When I started, I can tell you, I didn't. It's not a good thing. I don't encourage it. Tell your wife, tell your spouse, but I didn't tell mine. I took action. I went into it because I felt my family was collapsing. I felt I wasn't getting a grip on things. I felt I wasn't spending time with my children. I was always constantly nagging with my wife or arguing because I hardly see her. Because I come back home, my kids are sleeping. Um, I don't want to go. I don't want to remember the past, guys. It's awful. But it's easy how your life can change by opening up. So when I was signing up, I was not signing up to make money. I knew there was a huge problem ahead of me. If I continued staying on that job, I'll probably die of heart attack or cardiac arrest, or I will end up divorcing my wife because we were not just we lived in the same house. Don't get me wrong, but I wasn't eating her food. That's how bad it got. So I'm not encouraging anybody to experience that. It's not a good experience. So, and it was caused by the system, the society. We are all in. Go to work, come back. You do this for you, it will break your body. If any of you is working now, probably in the nursing, you probably know that your body is finished. It's That's how I was feeling. Every day getting out of bed is hard. Standing, God bless. We can change if we open our mind. I don't want to go back there. So that's what I talked about in this video. You have to be consistent. And that's why I bring out time to support, to help, because I know it could be challenging. Although you're overwhelmed, I'll help you calm me down. I'll share some of the things I'm doing to help you. I don't force you to do it. You have to make up your mind that this is what my life is going to change this year. Because that was me. I started January 16th. I came into January saying I'm going to start an online business. Went 2 weeks. I didn't do anything. I said, Paschal, you're beginning to slip back into your old pattern. That you come up with excuses. So when I saw this training, I took action, and I'm glad it was a good training. It wasn't a scam, because there are so many scams out there as well. So that's something that I was happy. I found out real people behind it, and there's a huge community. This is not just me and you guys here. There's over like 10,000 people who are using the same training. So don't be surprised. 2025, you wake up, you say, many people have businesses online. So when did all these people learn this stuff? I'm telling you, it's now. It's now. So I'll put the link in the chat in case if you want to register and get involved. Feel free. Yeah, that's it. Johnny. And this is another question from another Johnny again. This one is Johnny B. Okay, I think did I finish? So yeah, so if you scroll down the page, you click on get started here. That should take you to account. You fill out your details. Basically, it's $100, $99, which if you're in the UK, it should be 70 something pounds. You can always do that conversion, currency converter. And if you decide to continue their training, it's $97 a month. Again, this is where most people are gonna get stuck. I can afford this one, but how about this one? Success is the progressive realization. If you spend 30 days, you don't see value of this money, you can always ask for your money back. You don't need to call anybody. Let me see if I can show you guys how to request your money back. Again, it's being as transparent as I can be. As transparent. So if I go to support, let me see. Yeah. So so you go to accounts, I think. So you saw me just do it now. Cancel your membership. I don't intend to cancel my membership. Manage memberships. Cancel my mentor's account. Hey, I hope I will. I don't want to. So you can see it's literally here. You can just follow it. I don't want to play. I don't want to cancel mine. I don't want to click anything now. I cancel my SFM account, which is here. So yeah, you can read this, cancel my account. So you don't need to speak to anybody once you pay 29 days, set an alarm on your phone. If you don't get, just keep, they will refund you your money. That's how transparent the company is. But make sure you read all these policies. If you do it after 30 days, you won't be refunded. Do it within the 30 days is 1 month to learn. In fact, if there's anything I can tell you, what you will learn in module 2 will change your life, whether you cancel your account or not. Because everywhere you go in this, what it teaches is a universal law. Everywhere you go, if you're seeking change, you need that module 2 and you need to do it to change your life. So yeah, that's how you get into the training. And that's how you cancel your account. It's pretty straightforward. Right. And this is a new platform. Again, the price is $99. Now it looks like it's going back to $1,000 when they go live by next month or so. I'm not sure about the date, but it's going to go up. So because they intend to protect the integrity of the company. They did this to see how people will respond, and it has been overwhelming. If I can show you some of the, so this one is where you host your website. Groups, yeah. This is groups. So you can see there are thousands of people. So this is like Photopia, how to improve the 4 areas of your life. So you can see 1,400 people here. Your best life. This is the one I'm currently on. I'm in both of them. This is about 2,000 people. This one is 1,500, and this one is Amazon, 300 and something people. So it's more of I don't want to overwhelm you guys. If you want a serious training, you make up your mind. I think I'm gonna call it a wrap, guys. I've got somewhere to, my missus must be waiting for me right now. So I'm sorry if I didn't get to your question. If there's anybody on the chat that wants to have a quick chat, I'm happy to give you 2 minutes to share your story or anything that you want to share. Excuse me, apart from that, I think I am. So if you click on the link, or I'll email, if you want to watch the recording for this, I will email it out tomorrow. You guys should see it tomorrow. Because my missus is probably on my neck right now. Well, Google wants to give me money now. Just send this. Reply requested. Google always sends me 20. I'm not taking £20. $20. That's too small. Yeah. So, all right, guys. I think that's a wrap. Stay safe. Keep building towards your dream. For those of you that want to lose weight, I have something coming up, 10-day challenge. I'm just like, I'll put it together between now and the 10th. We'll be kicking off on the 10 days to get into good shape. Because you can't, the idea that when you get money, then you become successful, you gotta lose weight to enjoy the money is not true. You have to literally build the body because the money is about to arrive. All right?
Amen.
So we start building the body right now. Right now. So I'm getting into a 10-day challenge. I'll share the journey. It's going to be jumping ropes, 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening to increase your metabolism, then reduce what we eat during the day. It's basically a military training. It's for free. You don't need to pay a dime for it. So I'll share it with you guys. I hope you guys will participate in it. I'm actually creating a Facebook group. Let me show you guys so that you can see. The idea is for us to look good. I don't know about you. I want to look good. I don't want to, when the millions is in my account, I have big stomach and I can't throw. That's not the strategy. You want to look sharp. You want your husband to look sharp. You want your wife to look sharp. You want your children to appear good. Again, there are some things I do with my kids. That is all these things I'm sharing. That's the group here. There you go. So there are some things I do with my kids. I can be sharing it with you guys because I understand it. That's the group here. All you just need to do is post a picture that you sweat, your sweat, basically. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see hype. So you can see I'm doing exercise here. You sweat, 3 minutes, and I have this guy. This is another one. This is in December, but this is me and my wife. So again, it's all going to be exciting stuff. If you're serious about making money, getting into good shape, looking good. It's all about balance. It's that photopia. If you know me, I'll show you that photopia. 4 key areas of your life that you must be working on this year to be a fulfilled person. Your health, your finances, yourself, your mindset, and your social, your family. Find a way to help your children. Make sure that you don't want to look good and your children are failing in school. Give them 30 minutes every day. It's part of the strategy I teach. 30 minutes every day so that's what's gonna give you that boost, that buzz and happiness that attracts success. I don't know if you feel me. Then yourself, obviously, you keep developing, you keep investing in yourself, surrounding yourself with people who are successful online. Again, it can be you want to be an eagle and you're hanging out around with chickens. You got to do what eagles do. You got to be willing to soar high. Then the other one is your finances. Basically, you got to learn how to, instead of trading your time for money, going to work, you use systems. To get to where you want to get to, you're gonna need to leverage people, systems, and tools. So tools is like website, systems is like autoresponders, and people. Maybe when you start growing now I have somebody I'm working with is in South Africa. I've never met them. One is in Sweden. My business, I've not met them. That's the power of the internet. So and I met them all in this community. So it's when you meet somebody, you gel, you can form a good partnership. So apart from that, so much excited. I told you you're going to like it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you next week if you happen to make a Chichi direct message. Thanks again for today. Great, Chichi. God bless you. Stay safe, Mel. Gift.
Thank you.
Timothy. Tenny. Go make. I always say this. Where I saw you this week, as in where you are this week, make sure I don't meet you on this same spot next week. Take one step forward. Even if it's not our training, do something else. Make sure you're working towards your goal. Lean into that fear, take the action, do it. That's how we get success. I don't have any magic. I just refuse to stand on the same spot every week. By the time you know it, 6 weeks, I'm like 6 steps ahead. That's how I'm 4 years ahead of you. So by the time you know it, 4 years from now, people will be celebrating you. It's a mentality you have to develop. I want to stop ranting. Time is gone. I just love this stuff. All right. Take care, guys. God bless you. Bye-bye.
God bless.